people. I hope you're all doing well. I hope life is treating you well. Most importantly, I hope the sound is working, because past few live streams it's been kind of hairy. So all I'm going to do tonight, walk on the treadmill, because I'm trying to lose some of that belly. I found out from the doctor today I lost 10 pounds. So it's going well. I can't really complain. So let's get it started. This great little treadmill, by the way. Oh, gonna start it. 3, 2, 1, go. I like that it's nice and slow to start out with, really let you build up. But since I'm not only a large man, but a fat man, I always speed it up, because I can always just extend my legs further. Like your mama. Can you all hear me? Actually, let me do one thing before I get going. Stop. Gotta make sure I can see the chat, because right now it's just showing, or your ex-wife, so you can hear me. All right, perfect. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and start out. Audio is good. Yeah, I hear you. Thank you. Appreciate it, Panther. Jamie, Apache Helicopter. Donovan Miller. How you doing? New here. It's good to have you. So pretty much easy workout tonight. I do plan on getting a bench press to at least work my arms. That is because I need both of my shoulders replaced. Little known fact, if you work in the trades, your body breaks down after a while. Thanks, Budsville. Yeah, I don't know if you guys were here at the beginning. Doctor told me today I have lost 10 pounds. Hold on. There we go. Woohoo! Dang, I'm still fat. 10 pounds doesn't look like that much on a man my size, but it is nice to have lost some weight. Reason I haven't been on doing this in the last 2 weeks, because I know I promised you guys I would be doing this once a week. I've not felt well, and my son was here. And when my son was here, caused a little bit of a ruckus. He stole a bunch of shit from me. I'm not worried about the tools. Yeah, have to start somewhere. I'm not worried about the tools. I'm more worried about the man. Get 2 5-pound weights to carry while I walk? What'll that do for me? What's up, Gary Gray? I knew a dude named Chris Gray once. I worked with him. Cup of fart in your hand. Eat it. Eat that fart from your hand. Is that the shit you're into, you fucking freak? Shaka Gillis. Facebook group. What? I haven't seen any reports from the Facebook group about reporting anything. And if they did, I'd just approve it anyway, because I know who you are. Robert Walton, how you doing? Fuck, I'm not really big on Facebook. I don't post there very often. A trick for the back pain? Do I know a trick for back pain? Pop it. Bend over and let your back pop. It's what I do. It's what I have to do from time to time, because I can't feel my legs anymore. Another benefit of it being working in the trades, you get back and joint pain. So there you go. I'm a New Yorker, Harry. I live in Missouri, though. Pure lats and muscles, bro. No, it's a degenerative bone condition from doing it. Oh, the Makita meme? They reported the Makita meme? Fuck them. I'll kick whoever reported it out. I don't want a Makita guy on my Facebook. Great Dane puppy? My puppy is beautiful. Very active. You like my video? Thank you, Ugga Dugga. I appreciate it. Oh, I'll take care of the, because I'm the only one that should have access to it. But I think you're a moderator on the group as well, Shaka. Yeah, the trades do fuck with your back first. Go see a chiropractor. It's about the only thing you can do. That's about it. So anyway, have my son here. He did steal about $2,000 worth of tools, mainly batteries. A few tools here and there, but mainly batteries. So that's going to be painful because I try to match batteries, best batteries that I can for each tool. Well, I'm in Missouri, so I don't know. It's like 9 o'clock. What's up, LFL 83? My favorite tool brand? I don't really have a favorite tool brand. I don't favor any of them. The one I buy the most, I guess, is the one you would call my favorite. And I buy a lot of Ridgid. By far the best value in the tool world today. I don't remember the name of it, Caleb. They sent it to me. They want me to do a video on it, and if I can remember the name. 12 hours difference. So there you go. Thanks, Jamie. Hey, if you have a good social media following on TikTok, they send you all kinds of shit. Although TikTok just banned my main account. Again, had a 10-minute video take off on TikTok. And whenever I do that, TikTok says, guess what? Time to ban you. So I don't know if this one will be permanent or 30 days. I don't really give a shit. Yeah. Ridgid's a very solid brand. I had somebody tell me the other day that they took Ridgid out and it couldn't compete with dewalt in Milwaukee on their job. But to be honest with you, on a 3-inch fastener, which is about the longest most guys know how to drive, you never notice the difference between Ridgid, Milwaukee, or dewalt. It's 3 inches. Yeah, Donovan, I'm pretty much there myself. The batteries do last forever. Am I moonwalking? Hee. No. I'm just walking on a treadmill. Trying to burn off some of that big belly of mine. It's actually the only area, like my torso is the only area I'm big. The doctor said that my liver disease, though I've never had a drink of alcohol, I do have liver disease. Said my liver disease is progressing, and now this is because my body doesn't break down bile, so it doesn't break down my food. You missed Cooch's live? You missed nothing. He was all over the place. Ridgid does make the best wet dry vac, by the way. Yeah, Ridgid's been doing a lot more tools lately. Thank you. C97D. I appreciate that. Yeah, I didn't plan on doing this. I was just like, fuck it, I'll just go work out. I haven't done this in a minute. Porter Cable. My thoughts on Porter Cable are the same thoughts as Stanley Black & Decker has on them. They don't. Bile salt. I just found out about the bile today. How do I survive? One day at a time. I do the Ridgid's grip on their tools more than other brands. I do too. Yeah, if you're a pro, you have the Ridgid wet dry vac. That's absolutely right. All right, it would be in the Ridgid platform. I don't blame you, Dylan. Did you know Helen Keller had a dog? No. I wait for good deals on Milwaukee fuel tools. Yeah, I don't blame you. I got a video coming out talking about why I haven't been doing a lot of the deal videos lately. And quite frankly, it's because they're not worth doing. Neither Home Depot or Lowe's. They don't have anything good right now. They have decent, but anybody can bring you decent. You want decent deals? You want to waste your time watching the same video 15 times a month? Man Cave or Tools. You just did one today. It's just like, yeah. The ryobi for many years and use them every day. Good for you. I don't know that they're good or reliable, but they work for you, and that's all that matters. Love Metabo. Metabo HPT and regular Metabo, both great brands. Heart for the win. Jamie, Metabo does not smoke Ridgid in every category. Impact driver, Ridgid. Hammer drill, Ridgid. It's just the way of it. Test them all, own them all, and the Ridgid's better. Oscillating multi-tool though, angle grinder, Metabo all day. Wait till I'm around, that's a good idea. And he just does the same shit over and over and over and over again. My favorite food, tacos. And my wife. Just saying. I have not tested cat tools. I've looked at the specs versus the cost, and they're just not that great for cat. Sorry. Jamie, I mean, you pick up your camera, prove me wrong, but I've shown it time and again. FFS RDR. Cat tools are just dewalt. Have I tested Hilti? I have not yet tested Hilti. Just like Mac, that's true. The cat's supposed to have a different style battery that hasn't come out yet. All power tool companies should produce a better power tool. The 870, I'll let you know when I get it. Thank you. Trying. Hey, Metabo is a great brand. I don't know how fast you think I'm supposed to be going there, but anything to increase my heart rate is what I'm doing. But thanks for your advice. Yeah, I think the 870 ships out the 27th, so around the 1st to get it, maybe. Right now, about 14 minutes. Jogging leads to running. I cannot run, so this is about as best you're gonna get. Is Makita Impact? I am so sorry for you, Ben. Get rid of that and get a real tool. If I run on this thing, it's gonna break. It's too much weight for it. Well, thanks, Jordan. How's it going? Not gonna lie, I'm joining you on my treadmill too. Way to go. I love it, Jordan. Thanks. I think every single brand is better than Makita. Makita's overpriced, it's underpowered, it's underperforming, trash. It is not reliable and it's not durable. Do I know I am old enough to know who Matt Dillon is, yeah. Thank you. Thank you. Our Melina? Our Mexican restaurant in Arizona called the Pink Taco. I ate at a Pink Taco place in Florida. It was a taco joint. It was good. We increased our speed again. 15 push-ups. I probably do 10. I don't know about 15. It's a lot of weight to be pushing off the floor. Gravity is a law. I try to obey the law. So I do downs. I don't do ups. Thoughts on the M12 3/8 stubby Gen 2? It looks amazing. 550 foot-pounds. That's really good. Hey, your treadmill and enjoying leftovers. That's all right. Work tools. Oh, work boots electrically isolated up to 600 volts. That's good to know. Hey, I've lost 10 pounds, so they can say whatever they want. I got a long way to go, about another 30 pounds. I'm just doing this so that I can go on the zip line. There's a 250-foot zip line that I go on every year, and this year it was close to me not being able to go. Thank you, Andrew. Flex head ratchet. This is going to sound weird because I was a big believer in Snap-on, but here recently I think people have shown that the Icon can be just as good. What's my goal for weight loss? I want to get about down to 250 pounds. I know it still sounds like a lot, but I'm 6'4". So on me, 250 is, I still look big, but I don't look huge. I'm not quite at the point where kids point at me and go, damn! But I'm not too far from it. I'm fluffy. Caterpillar does make a good work boot. Meth out thief. Somebody get rid of that guy. That's not cool. That's not cool. Do you believe in a way that Lowe's is hurting power tool? Dude, Lowe's is terrible for power tools. The employees know nothing about tools whatsoever. So it's very difficult for a brand to succeed there. Their signage sucks. Not to mention that when you go to Lowe's, you don't see a lot of pros. You see a lot of housewives walking around with their little ferns and shit. Maybe some homeowner got a little ceiling fan that he's not qualified to put in his cart, but you don't see a lot of pros. Yeah, get rid of them. Get rid of them, Shaka. We don't need people impersonating my son or saying that they're my son. I love my son dearly. And if you're going to talk about my son, then fuck you. Say what you want about me. We'll have a good back and forth. Actually, I'll have a good back and forth and you'll take it like you do with your father. But hey, leave it to me. Salt Creator. I like the 12-volt skill. I do not like the skill tools. Thank you. I'm plan on it. Let's just print out paper for sales. Yeah, that's stupid. One thing, I'm never going to be bald. Oh no, I'm a hairy fucker. Thank you, Shaka. He's working there for the tool discount. The power tool expert at my Lowe's pushes brushed Craftsman. Well, that says all you need to know about your power tool expert. What kind of guy pushes brushed Craftsman? I've got a video coming out where I say Craftsman is crap. Well, I'm glad. I hope you're liking them. And not regretting it a bit. Good for you. Diddy will spread you like a goal. A goalpost? Huh. Well, then I'll have something in common with your mama. Actually, not really, because everyone spread your mama open. At least you tried. Brushless drills actually last longer. Yes, we are 100% sure. Well, last longer is difficult to say because last longer, a brush drill can last you several years, but they're weak and they're slow. It's just, brush tools are just so bad. Anything on roof seamers? What do you need to know? $30 to $40. I can say Craftsman is crap right now. They are inefficient. They wear the batteries out quicker. Have I tried them? Have I tried what? What's the difference between brushless and other? So a brushed motor has two magnets that when you hit the trigger, it moves those magnets in toward the motor of the tool. And the motor has a little extension out there and some copper, whatever. Those brushes ride on the motor to complete the circuit. So as that tool goes on, those brushes wear away. You have to replace them. A brushless motor doesn't have those brushes. A brushless motor just provides energy from the moment you hit the trigger to the time the battery goes dead. It's much more efficient. Brushless motors provide much higher speeds, much higher RPMs because there's no resistance in there. The battery will last longer, again, because there's no resistance. It's not fighting itself constantly. And a brushless motor provides you with much better power. Milkman! The triple hammer is a joy. How you been, Milkman? I got a mid-70s cable, corded, I think. I couldn't read it, sorry. Triple hammer bolt is brushless. Prefer the 18 volt. All right. You have a brushed starter motor in your car. Well, there you go. No worries, Cooper. Glad we could answer your question. Hello, Morrison. How you doing? Just a fat man walking. Walking and providing inspiration to people who are also fat. Creature. Kona. Triple hammer bolt. Good. Good. Yo, how you been? I'm good. Hey, hot man. Been a minute. I throw a 10 millimeter socket before I lose it? Absolutely. How's the half split holding up? The mini split's doing great. Have it on right now. It's hard to talk and walk, yeah. Well, I keep hitting the back of the tread. My legs are, got 36-inch long legs. So my legs keep hitting the back of the treadmill. Steel corded 3/4 inch. Brushes, tons of torque. What do you think? If it works for you, I like it. Dude, I'm doing well. I'm walking. Are awesome. Brushless motors are generators in reverse. Good to know. Send you a drill. No. Yeah, the Metabo 36-volt hammer drills are amazing. Even when they're in hammer mode, they don't sound as harsh as a Milwaukee or a DeWalt. JAVN drill from Temu. Oh, God damn. You mean the JSD Hope? That's almost as bad as the Hayapu. Thanks. Divine, I will. Do I get sponsored? No. I'm not sponsored by anybody but my own wallet. Although if you guys want to pay, hey, we always take donations. Helps us buy more tools. Has a soft spot in your heart? Well, that's all right. You're allowed to like the Surge. Water, by the way. Well, it's T. Same thing. Strictly RPM. Fastest corded drill on the market is the Flex Turbo Hammer Drill. It's also the strongest, I believe. Maybe the 1007 from DeWalt might be stronger, but can't prove it by me. I like the Flex drills. Ooh, calling out, keep your Makita gift card. I'm not that hard up. The 1007, the DeWalt 1007. Best cordless impact to buy. Depends on what you're looking for. Are you looking for just straight power? You're looking for speed? You're looking for feel? Because it could be any number of them. My favorite one to use, if I'm just using an impact driver, the Metabo bolt is the mistress. Who do you need? All of them. I need them all. What a weird question. 1/4 or 1/2 inch. Well, you're talking about an impact wrench, not an impact driver. An impact driver is a 1/4 hex. Thoughts on Hilti Power Tools? Lineup of 2024. Hilti's got a great lineup of overpriced tools where they rent them out to people. I don't know what to tell you. Is Flex better than Milwaukee at some things? Not at others. Their lineup is too small to be compared to Milwaukee. Hilti Neuron is overpriced. There you go. Apache Helicopter said that. I worry they'll flop. That's a good concern. They might. Flex is really good downhill. I don't know about that. That's what I said. No. I'm afraid I'll break it if I step too hard on it, Beth. I'm a fat man. Golden Lion, what do you think of the Ridgid pack out type system? I've been on record saying that probably the second best modular system on the market when you look at the value. Big boy, yeah, I'm fat. What do you want? A cookie? I probably eat one. Yeah. Again, Ridgid best modular system if you like value. What would be good for an electrician driving through several 2x4s and lighting bolts and screws with it? Honestly, you could use a drill. Anything you drill. The 800 is really compact from dewalt. Opinion on the Flex Stack Pack? If you can find them, they're great. They just introduced a whole bunch of new stuff. Apache Helicopter shared with us earlier. More weight. Huh. It's good to know, Milkman. I don't know that Tough Built's pack out is going to be, or Tough Built is going to be readily available to people. I Flex from Acme. Had the kit in, yeah, I like Flex, George. Flex is a great tool brand. Opinion on Knipex. Great tool, it depends. So their tongue and groove pliers, smooth jaw tongue and groove pliers, my favorites. Their dikes, also my favorite. Linesman's, really great. When you get into their insulated tools, they're too small for my hands. I don't enjoy using them, but I do use them, just not a lot. Ordered the hammer drill for 99 bucks. Hey, way to go. I'm glad you like it. Yeah, the Ridgid being able to be hung on your wall, the Pro Gear 2.0 is awesome. Thoughts on tabless SoAlz? I have to use them. I like that they're smaller, more compact, definitely save the weight. So there you go. SK, Proto, or Blackhawk? Proto. Proto tools just perform. Love their wrenches. Absolutely a godsend. And if you want some really good sockets, SATA makes decent ones. SATA, they make really decent ones. Very similar to Gear Wrench. DeWalt or Milwaukee? Neither. Proto Air Tools are great. 10-piece set of Knipex insulated. They're just too small for my hands, man. How long before all tools are cordless? If you go to the job site, mainly the only dudes you see using corded tools anymore, roofers. More power than standard. Okay. Flex or Milwaukee? Fruit of the Loom, Haynes. I don't have a tool preference, so it's just depends on what you're doing. If you're just looking for speed, power, Flex all day. If you're looking for lineup, Milwaukee. Ryobi. 90% of the way there, yeah. SATA would be a real close to Gear Wrench. They're both brands of Apex, yeah. Are you specialized? No. Milwaukee is for more work, depth of lines, yeah. corded for big, you don't really need a big hammer drill anymore. SATA, S-A-T-A. Wile E. Coyote, my favorite cartoon character, does recommend Acme. Tools is decent. I don't trust Hercules. I don't trust Harbor Freight in general. But with the economy being the way it is, if somebody tells me that they're buying Hercules from Harbor Freight, all the more power to you. Chip concrete, yeah, that makes sense. Golden, that makes sense. Oh my, I don't know what his word is. Flex is going out of business soon. Not soon. I just don't know how much longer they can last doing what they're doing. Which is a shame because I really like Flex. No, so upgrade to DeWalt, most likely. It's up to you, Luke. Yeah, that's the only thing Harbor Freight has going for them is they do the in-store swaps. Why do us men love tools so much? Well, tools, drugs, women, and alcohol. Football has seasons, so you can't watch it all year. Women cost you more money than tools. Drugs cost you more than tools because it'll cost you your freedom. So yeah, affordability, that's why we like power tools so much. Plus we get to build stuff with them. Intermittent fasting is great. Yeah, I got some other health problems though, so. Thoughts on Craftsman? Oh, it's so sad because when I was a kid, Craftsman was so good. Like, I loved them. They're great for homeowners and whatnot, but by today's standards, they're worse than ryobi. Well, that's saying something. Craftsman only assembled in America, not made in America. You disagree? Okay. I got to get some of the RP stuff, but seen nothing there that makes me believe that they're good. Never had a problem with Klein return policy. Milwaukee are made in the same mega factory in China. So there's 27 different factories that TTI owns. No one that makes everything. So it's not true. Take it easy. Thanks for being here. You're allowed to like what you like. DeWalt is good. You love DeWalt? Cool. Economy note. My dad ran the fuel oil supply in the 70s, and we modified a chimney to put in a wood furnace to save on heat. It's cool. So do I. I love all tools except for Makita. Makita is just second-rate trash. Only assembled in America. I've got a video coming up on that very thing. I'm about to find me a Klein salesman. Well, good luck. Just contact their customer service line if you need to do a warranty. The new Craftsman impact driver probably looks like an old DeWalt. Oh, you know what? I really think that the 12-volt Milwaukee is better as far as their rotary hammer goes. No, you got an assembled in America 999. Yeah, Makita used to be good like 10, 15 years ago. And they were the only game in town, but they haven't kept up. DeWalt warranty is very good. 5 years on the tool. I think it's 3 years on the battery. Pretty much the industry standard right there. Is there one from the American? Assembled in America. So all of the pieces for that tool are made somewhere else. Shipped to the United States, where they'll take like 3 screws, put it in the clamshell so that they can put made in the USA with global materials. DeWalt is still 3-year tool work. I don't know if that's true. You got to get a better one than the Klein if you're doing it all day. Ow, nice to know. What is this? Makita doesn't really much of my, oh, Makita's just trash. No, Makita is owned by Makita, Milwaukee owned by TTI, which is Tectonic Industries out of China, Hong Kong, China. Hong Kong or China, it's one of those two. Well, that's all right. You're allowed to be addicted to your tool. Hey. No, Makita quality isn't good. It just cannot hold up. There you go, China. There, thank you, Hendra. I like Vivor. Yeah, they're good, homeowner grade. You have the Bauer planer. I do too. I don't like it. It's just not as good. For the money that you're paying, it's not gonna be good. If you really want a good planer for less than what you're paying for the Bauer, get the Ridgid. The 40 volt XGT line from Makita was not good when it came out. It was just a bigger battery. It's a marketing ploy. Same tool, bigger battery. Ridgid. Brand that I mainly run is Ridgid. It's the one I mainly buy, but kind of have almost all of them. Have I ever tried the M18 whole hog? Yes. Yeah, that's the only way to get Bauer is on sale. Don't pay full price for any tool. The Flex Volt whole hog joist drill or the Power Detect joist drill is better than the Milwaukee. I think every Makita tool is LGBTQ plus. The plus stands for Makita, guys. Thank you, Luke. I'll try. Oh, you haven't tried the well, the Ridgid right angle drill is currently the best one available. How do you feel about Festool? Festool's great. Smooth, lacks power, lacks speed. Some of their stuff, actually all of their tools are professional grade, but they're more professional homeowner grade. It is in plumbing. Ridgid is a leader in plumbing. Cannot go wrong with Ridgid, that's true. I'm not a Ridgid shill. If they win, they win. If they lose, they lose. I don't get worked up about any of it. Thank you. What is that, Whip Crasher? Yeah, Milwaukee does have a huge plumbing lineup. It just isn't at the same level as Ridgid. The Ridgid Red tools, it's a plumbing line, superior to anything that's out there. There's a reason that Home Depot uses the Ridgid Red pipe threader in their plumbing department. Nobody else comes close. I'm saying it was your fault too. The Ridgid pipe threader and sewer cameras are industrial grade, yes. There's a distinction. Ridgid Red, Ridgid Orange. Ridgid Orange, they're power tools. They're very good. Not quite at the level of dewalt, Flex Volt or dewalt Power Detect. Not at the level of the Milwaukee fuel line. But if you take everything else, or the Flex turbo stuff, or the full-size Flex stuff, but if you take everything else, Ridgid is right there. Ridgid shop bags, man. That's the industry standard. Everybody compares themselves to Ridgid. I use the Ridgid wet dry vac around my house, so no one company makes the best of everything. That's true, or every tool. They each kind of specialize. I fell off the treadmill. They each kind of specialize. Ridgid right pipe wrenches are the only right ones. I'll agree with you. No Makita, circ saw, recip saw, they're second rate. If you want a really good saw, get the DeWalt Flex Volt. Then compare it to your Makita. Get the new M18, compare it to your Makita. Get a skill saw, compare it to your Makita. Then you'll see. I don't think Milwaukee makes a good recip saw or a hacksaw. That being said, everybody knows the SoAlz and the hacksaw. They're kind of synonymous with those, but I don't think they're great. You run Bosch? You're allowed to run Bosch. I like Bosch. Shop vac and it's still kicking, that's good. The Metabo 36 volt saw, definitely better than the Makita. Can you get a shout out? I plant trees. Sure, tree man. Shout out, tree man. Klein Tools, copy orange color from Ridgid. I may have. I think Klein's been around a little bit longer. Bosch Bulldog beats Milwaukee. True. Rear handle or sidewinder? I actually increased the speed on my treadmill manually. I don't know who Don Nelson Jr. is, so poor guy's an ugly son of a bitch. Thank you, Kansas. Note to self, don't speed up your treadmill manually. Let the treadmill do it. It's not acting right now. Have you had to warranty Ridgid? Yes, a lot of them. Never had an issue with it. The Freak, I hate the Freak. The Bosch Freak is terrible. That's their impact driver and their impact wrench. It's just terrible to use. It's too slow, it lacks power, it doesn't know what it wants to be. Forget it. If you're a homeowner, good enough. If you're a professional and you're using the Bosch Freak every day, you're wrong. What is this? Matabo's jigsaw is lovely. I bet it is. You have the stud, Apache. I want to know who you have locked up in your basement. Hang shift. Machine. Okay. The Bosch Freak is, it's not even as strong as the 12 volt tools now. Thanks, Sarah. Getting rid of it. I lost 10 pounds, people. I found that out today. I lost 10 pounds. Got a big ass cricket walking by me right now. Probably looked at me and goes, "Look, fat fucker, I can get further than you." He ain't wrong. But unlike him, I'm still breathing. Uh-oh. Need to pause. Sorry. Had to go kill something. To broaden his horizon on tools because the only one he wants to buy Milwaukee. Oh, Jesus. If he's a professional, that'll work. Thanks, Dylan. I'll try. Crickets are supposedly good luck. Wasn't good for him. Yes, I do stream from time to time. Every Sunday I do a stream. I didn't like the cricket taunting me. So go about another 5 minutes. Rock beach drill. I use my penis to drive large fasteners. I don't know about the rest of you. Thanks, Viking. Only cool Makita tool is that job site microwave. I think they have a job site trash can. That's where you put your Makita tools. Walking in a fluke having oh Jesus. I got this. Thanks. I'm doing all right with it. I don't know if it's detachable. Makita makes job site tampons. I've read some of the comments from their fans. I bet they do. The problem is they don't tell them what hole to use. Most of them use the wrong one. Sayer likes staring at the rock. Kettlebells. Oh, now my shoulders are fucked. My knees are fucked. My back is fucked. I don't know what that means, but probably fucked. I bet they do, yes. Makita. It's not for Makita. We may not have, yeah. I'm not disagreeing with the political statement on the screen right now. Oh, Jesus. Dave's going after you, Sayer. He can leave New York, but the asshole never goes away. True that. All right. I stopped using Makita. Well, where you go, Kona? See, they said that those boot camps would not cure you, and here you are cured. best tool, domino. Well, it's the only one in its class. It's not like they're fucking trying real hard. They don't have any competition. If they get competition, watch out. Am I in Hawaii? Oh, Jesus. You haven't used the domino. That's why you don't get it, Kansas. Makita Recovery Group. That's when you leave the Pride Parade. You decide it was just a phase. Oh, I don't know if Kona is. George is. Hyper Tough is way better than Miss Kita. Miss Kita is just trash. How the fuck do people continue to buy it? It just encourages them to buy more or to make more trash. Guy, demo. Oh yeah, I would love to see a domino. I'd love to see anybody make a domino tool. No, this is intermittent fasting. Oh, okay. No, Honda's not going to make any small engines anymore. The best half-inch impact. Who makes the best half-inch impact for Milwaukee? Milwaukee? Oh. They're probably the same. They're probably the same, Sayer. Taken apart and put together 4 S10s with Hart tools from. That's all right. Yeah, I can't tell you which one's worse, Makita or Cat. I've used Makita. They're pretty bad. I have not used Cat, so I'm just going to say Makita to be safe. No, Makita decided that they were going to stop doing small engines because more and more places are banning small engines. They were losing money on it anyway. I got just over a minute and a half to go. Makita did have good motors. Well, yeah, but 2010 was a long time ago. I mean, Makita sounds like a scared cat because they're pussy tools. They don't get you pussy, they just make you one. Feel free to use that in your everyday life. They're better than they were in the early 2000s, but not by much. Yeah, Miss Makita is expensive for trash. You pay for the name with Makita, that's it. Not the performance, not the tool. Oh yeah, Master Force. I was looking at him yesterday. So I did commercial and industrial building. And then I did 4 years as one of the largest solar installers in the United States. CR, you're allowed to run whatever you want. Comparing Makita to Cat is animal cruelty. True that. Well, guys, you know what this is? We did an hour-long workout. And since YouTube hurts us if we go over an hour, thanks for being here. And here's how we do this. Nice cool down. Need a second to get your bearings from being on a treadmill for an hour. Oh, why did they look like that? It's easy, you fuck. It's because when the house was built in the 1940s, whoever did the drywall didn't do it right. Fucking dumbass. All right, guys, so we're out of here. For all you Makita guys, don't forget, blow them like you know them. And for Steven Sizemore, I'm guessing you already do. And for the rest of you, manscape like you landscape. If you trim your bush, your deck will look big. Have a good one.